super awesome video game show that is totally serious, and we're paying attention and everything. Oh, reals.
Wait, what is the show again?
All right, mech pilots, welcome back to another edition of the super awesome video game show here on Rage Select. I'm Jeff.
I'm John.
And John, we were going to totally play Hawken like, what, 2 or 3 weeks ago?
Yes.
And then Titanfall happened. It was like, well, I don't want to do mech games back to back, but this...
So what we decided to do is the week that Titanfall actually releases, we're going to play Hawken.
Right. Ooh, I like that. I've never seen this before.
Yeah, that was
let's just
unlocked.
I'm going to start on just a team deathmatch, and then we can talk a little bit about this. So Hawken is like one of those games that I've been. It tasks me, right? Like I heard it when it originally came out, that trailer, and everybody was just like, what the fuck? Yeah. And then it actually did release, but it wasn't on Steam, and I kind of just lost track of it and the holiday crush and stuff.
Yeah.
So I ended up but just like 2 or 3 weeks ago, right, it came onto Steam Greenlight, and that was when we were going to play it. And I still had an account left over from back when I like set up for it before. Oh, I really like this. Oh shit! I forgot to uninvert or to reinvert my controls. And we downloaded it, so now we're taking a look at it.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, Hawken is totally free to play.
Yes.
Okay. Well, no, it's not right now. It's if you had already set up an account on their website, it's free to play on Steam. They would send you a Steam key, but right now on Steam, I believe it's like you have to buy, because it's microtransaction based.
Yeah.
So you have to buy essentially like a pack that has a whole bunch of microtransaction credits in it, in order to play it. But I think it's only. John, can you look it up? Is it like $15 or something like that?
I can look that up while we're talking. May take me just a minute here, though.
Okay, I'm totally harshing your buzz, bro. I like the fact that I haven't had as much. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't had as much a chance to play this as I do some of the other games that we've got to play. So I haven't even seen all these maps yet. But so far, I'm really, really digging what this game is putting down. Like,
yeah, this is a solid mech game.
Yeah, and it's god damn it. It's interesting because unlike a lot of, when I first saw it, people were like, "Oh, it's just a first-person shooter with mechs," but it's like it really controls a little bit more slowly, and it's got a little bit more kind of just like, god damn it. And that was the first kill too. It's got a little bit more kind of methodical movement to it, and the way that you kind of get into and out of combat is a little bit more it's slower. And I like that. Like, I like it when somebody starts shooting at you, you don't just instantly die like you do, Call of Duty style. I think that I'm pretty well on record as not particularly digging
so
that.
you can actually play the game without buying it.
Really?
Without paying anything.
Okay, well, it wasn't like that when they first launched, though, right?
Yeah, no, I think that's something that changed.
Okay.
So you can play it without buying anything. However, they do have DLC, which is the Hawken Prosk starter bundle, which Prosk is there. In the story of this game, there are 2 warring companies that are trying to control the resource that this planet has on it. One is called Prosk, and the other I'm forgetting the name of off the top of my head. But one is the Prosk Starter Bundle, which is only $9.99, and then there's a DLC for the Nemesis Bundle, which is $29.99. Which I think the Nemesis Bundle is what they were originally having you buy when the game first launched on Steam.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly.
So this is an interesting thing in Hawken. Apparently, like when you're not in combat, you can totally repair your mech, but you're just like your radar's off and you're completely vulnerable while you're doing so. But I've actually found I've got a lot of traction so far. I'm playing kind of on the lower tiers because I think we're like level 3 or something like that. But I have found it's perfectly viable as a strategy to kill one person and then like back up away from combat. God damn it. And repair, and then try to get back in once you're not completely and totally jerked like I am right now. This guy's hunting me. I kind of want to just kill his friend isn't fucked up enough. God damn it. So when you start out the game, like when I did, I'm not entirely sure how those bundles are, but I started out with this real basic mech, and then I purchased a few others with the credits that they started me with. So this is the Assault is what I've been using, but I'm going to switch over to this Reaper, which is more of a kind of a sniper long-range class.
Which I really like the Reaper class. Now, I will say with the looking up on here, the Nemesis bundle, you actually get a lot of stuff.
What do you get?
You actually unlock automatically the Technician mech, the Reaper mech, the Assault, the Bruiser, the Brawler, and the Grenader.
Oh, nice.
And
so all the starting kind of classes.
Yeah, and then you also get alternate skins for the mechs.
Okay.
And then you also get like a pilot emblem and a special skin for your repair drone.
Okay, that's cool.
Called a RD Boo, which is basically a repair drone with a sheet over it with a ghost face painted on the sheet. And then you get some Meteor credits and some Hawken credits.
How many?
Meteor credits 720, and the Hawken credits is 6,410.
Okay, so that Meteor credits, that's like $5 worth.
Yeah.
And the Hawken credits, that's how much? How many Hawken credits was it again?
6,410.
That's quite a bit. I mean, I've been averaging like 150 to 200 to 300 per match, so that's actually a fair amount. God damn it! I am not a sniper, John. I need a lot of bullets heading in the one direction. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. You don't get to do that. God damn it. Oh, he went down here. Okay. Maybe. Oh, shit. No, still up there. That's somebody else.
Yeah, and then that other one that I mentioned, the Prosk starter bundle, which right now is on sale for $9.99. You get a Vanguard mech, an Infiltrator mech, and a Sharpshooter mech, and then you get a Prosk pilot emblem for basically $10.
Okay, that's it. That's cool. I'm going to go back to Assault so that I'm trying not to suck so bad on this map.
I will say one of the things that really... So knowing we were going to play this game, and I had heard of it, and a long time ago, I worked at a comic shop, and I remembered... There were comic books based on this.
Well, there was a live action intro, I think, to it too.
Yeah,
one point.
I think you may be right. But so I went, and if you actually go on, if you use Comixology, which is a digital comics delivery service,
right?
You can actually get the first graphic novel for free. So it's basically the prequel to the game you can get for free, and then which is a considerable amount of story. Which tells you basically why the world is in this state it's in, why these two companies are fighting each other, you know, what they're fighting over, and all that other stuff. And it's done by a couple different artists in the graphic novel. Really nice.
Are they? Is the writer? Is it anybody? Is it anybody like notable? Is it any?
Not that I'm aware of. I think it's just the writers of the writers on the game or whatever.
Okay, because it's funny how the game hasn't really. I mean, at least so far as I've seen, it's been very much like a. I mean, it hasn't like there wasn't an opening cinematic.
Yeah.
It didn't really set up any real story. In fact, when you get done with the tutorial, it actually even says, you're ready for your first match. And it's like, well, War for Survival isn't exactly a football game, you guys. But anyway, it's funny. You guys can see down there in the bottom left-hand corner, there's a little thing that has an F on it. And that's each mech has a special ability, and this one is on the sides of the reticle. You can see there's little half circles that will fill up, and that's your heat, kind of mech warrior style.
Yeah.
And when it gets to the top, you're overheated. Well, this particular mech can. The special ability is on a cooldown timer, but you can instantly cool down your guns to get you a little bit more time. Man, just fuck you. How about that? Damn it. Try to get a better position on these guys. This is really a kind of a medium engagement. There we go. Now let's see if I can get away before I get murdered. I hope nobody's following me. So this is what I've been doing, and in a couple of matches, I mean, this one seems like it's a little bit more brutal than a lot of the ones that I played, but in a few of the matches that I played, this seems like a really concrete strategy of like shoot people for a while and then get the hell away and heal up.
Or you can also get their little energy thing that they release.
Right, you can stand in this, and it will, as you can see down there, it brings your health back up. I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen, but it brings your health back up. It's slower, I believe, or you just have to be out in the open longer.
It's not. It is fast. It's actually faster, but it causes you to be out in the open where you can't really.
Damn it! This is here. Just back you up against a wall. How about that? Huh? How about that?
Nicely done, sir.
Ah, I knew that was going to happen.
Then you got
you got. One of the things I was telling you before that I really like about this game is that you get experience or points for kills, right?
Yeah.
And if you do like say 80% of the damage to the mech, and then somebody else like finishes off the other 20%, like you get 80% of the XP for that kill, even if you've dead, even if you've already died, like.
Yeah, it's the fact that you did some damage to it means you get something.
Get some! Oh, you fuckers!
Oh, almost.
Oh, yeah! Sorry. When I do good, I like it. I like it when I don't die.
Sure, that guy that's right next to you is also happy about that.
Yeah. Now, there's also a whole bunch of different, like, you can see, next time I get killed, I'll point it out. There's actually a little thing where you can see, like, there's, like, modules that you can buy and add into your mech. That will help you. Oh, God damn it. That will help. Damn it.
Nope, he
so
was
close.
following you.
That will help. See, you can see down below that the little yellow bits and the little blue bits. Those are like, you can slot like upgrades into your mech in this spot with items, in this spot in internals. Items get used. I actually only have one right now, which I can see if I can use it. I'll try to use it since we're 40 seconds until the match is up. If I see another enemy, it's basically a grenade, and you get one of them. So you can buy more of them and put them in those slots, but you can get all kinds of crazy, like, they're not exactly like, 100% damage reduction or anything, but you'll get like 30% damage reduction when you're doing these slide maneuvers, or like there was one. Okay, I'm going to throw this grenade. I'm going to try to get a little bit closer though first. Throw a grenade. Throw a grenade. There it goes. I think I don't know. Once the last hit goes down and one team gets to 40, then it's over. But God damn it, how far down the tree was I? I also like the fact that these starting mechs look like they're just like somebody sawed the front off of like a truck, like Optimus Prime, and then just put some arms on it. They're just like, I like the fact it's got a giant windshield wiper in the middle. In fact, the whole game has that film grain effect that Mass Effect has that I really enjoy. So as you can see, I got 156 credits out of that match, and if you look like these are just internals. Like, you can slot these into any mech, but each one of these is 640. Mechs are about 3,000 for the crappy ones and about 12,000 for the good ones. So that gives you kind of an indication of how long you'll end up playing with a specific type of mech. And you know what? I think I'm going to actually exit out of here and try one of the co-op style matches real fast, just because I haven't seen that before. Because we're about halfway through this first episode. Yeah. So I'm going to just address this. You guys see this Professor Jeff up here?
I don't know who that is.
I don't have any affiliation with anybody named... No, I made this account when I was using... Oh, thanks, Layla. Has been... Wait, why does my Battlefield performance been cleared out for all combat? I don't... Okay, what?
Oh, it means you unlock the last...
Oh, okay,
match
okay.
time.
I can do... Okay, straight deathmatch. I haven't done any of these either, so we'll get a chance to look at all those, but I want to start with... You know what? I want to try the siege mode and just see what this is. I'm sure one of them is capture the flag style, and one of them is probably territory control, but just check them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I created this account back in the old days when I worked at Spill, and you can't change your handle. And when I changed my account, I found out there's no way to change your call sign once you've created it. So you can create a new account, but that was back when you had to pay to play this on Steam. So I was like, I'm not doing that. So let's try this brawler out. Seems like an interesting one. Oh, I can't. Do you have to unlock internals for? Oh, okay. I guess it's. All right. What are we doing here? Secure anti-air. All right. So this is territory control. Which, actually, I'm playing a good class for territory control because this thing changes into a giant death tank thing. I'm going to put my shields down. You can't run, can't jump, just real freaking slow. And I've got a shotgun, which isn't really good for this sort of thing. But hey, why don't you get closer to me, buddy? I think you would like to. I think I would like that if you just came up here. I definitely like, kind of like what we were saying in Titanfall. I kind of like the way that these maps have a lot of like they're not flat. They have a lot of ups and downs, and they've got little places for you to. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what that's for, but I'll do what you say. Yeah. They've got a lot of places to. You can use the terrain for your environment. In fact, I think that. I mean, I'm not a first-person shooter kind of guy, right? I don't play a lot of them. But the closest thing that I can think of that this feels like to me is Halo, just because of the amount of time that you get after you're being shot to react to it.
Okay.
That it's not like Call of Duty where it's more about, oh, look, is another guy got his tank mod thing going. It's not like Call of Duty where, they see you, they shoot you, you die, you're done. It's more of a, you've got a little bit of time to react. You've got time to use the environment to your advantage. It's less frenetic than Titanfall by a long shot.
Yeah.
It's a lot more methodical, but I kind of like that in a game like this. Oh, dude, why are you getting up close to me? I've got like all these hellacious shields. This regenerates
health a little bit.
It regenerates health when you're in this mode too. That's cool. I like this one. I like this giant heavy bastard. When you get a chance, John, what do you normally play in multiplayer? Do you play, what kind of, do you normally play like assault class or like medics or heavy weapons?
I'm usually whatever runs in and just starts shooting.
So the assault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tank, essentially, the tank class, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
I know in like Borderlands and things like that, I was always like the Berserker or the Gunzerker.
Mm-hmm.
Those were, just because I like running in and killing stuff. I mean, that should have been obvious from when we played Titanfall, because I kept running in the middle of large battlefields and just attacking whatever was around me.
Now, see, this is a deployable. I didn't know this class had this, but this is a deployable shield that the enemy can't shoot through, which is seems like it could be incredibly useful for this particular mode. I should have put it around our thing instead of. Okay, now it looks like there's a little cooldown timer. Oh no, that was the timer until the shield went off.
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like half our team is assaulting the enemy base.
Yes.
And that we're then defending our base from damage. And that makes this a little bit more boring. So I'm going to go assault. Or, yeah, they're almost dead. Fuck it. Our shit can take a few hits. This thing is slow. Where even is the enemy base? Wow, look at this. It's Christmas. Or, well, it was Christmas until somebody saw me. Ooh, but that's all right. I got two of them, looks like. Or I got at least 79% of two of them. So, John, like in the history of first-person shooters, I know you've talked pretty glowingly about Halo, but what other ones would you say that you've been real into? I
played a lot of
on Titanfall, but
yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, I played a lot of Gears of War. Like Gears of War was kind of like the first franchise I really bit into on the Xbox 360.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a Gears of War nut. I did play a lot of the multiplayer for that, and then Halo. I like Halo was fun. I wouldn't say I love it. I think it's great. It's not the best game out there, but I do like it. It's a perfectly okay shooter. Back in the day, I used to play a lot of Medal of Honor and all those other games on the PC.
Mm-hmm. Oh crap!
Off the top of my head, I'm trying to think of other games that I've really played, because I haven't really played a whole lot of first-person shooters
competitively.
Yeah. I mean, Counter-Strike and back in the day, anyways. Especially on the PC, because I haven't had a PC in a while.
Mm-hmm. But you're getting one.
Yeah, I'm getting one sometime.
One.
At some point, maybe sometime in April. I bought it already. I paid for it. I just have to wait for it. Wait for it to get to me. But yeah. So I mean, I haven't played a whole lot of first-person shooters off the top of my head that I can really think of. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, the big one off the top that I'm thinking of is Gears of War and Halo, because those were kind of like the big two on the Xbox.
Right. Right. I think for me that I'm just like I started my career with like Doom and Duke Nukem 3D and shit like that.
Yeah, same here.
So any time that anybody's trying something that's even remotely different, I'm always willing to give them like just a crap load of respect, for that, of just trying to do something that's not your standard everyday, Call of Duty ripoff essentially.
Yeah. No, I will say that I tend to my like of first-person shooters. I tend to favor more the single-player campaign.
Ooh,
like I'm probably one.
Oh my god!
I'm probably one of the what the hell?
I don't know what's going on here. I'm shooting it.
Well, you need to.
I'm trying.
It's going to mess your shit up. Otherwise,
Is it? I don't
know.
I've never played this game mode before. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. I know somebody's shooting me, but I'm just ignoring them in order to pump round after round into their giant spaceship thing. This is unexpected. That's the one thing so far that I don't really quite like all that much about this game is it's not okay. You guys are messing our base up while I'm dicking around with your ship. Is that it's not super big on the information.
yeah, no, I've noticed that. Like we were looking at modes, we were trying to figure out what they were, and there was like no information.
Yeah, no like tooltips
other than
or anything.
the single term name.
Right. Okay. Okay, we've gone from winning to like they're screwing our base up.
That's because you left the base.
I did. I was holding down the fort. I thought I might destroy that thing, and apparently no. Damn.
Man, they messed you up.
Yeah, that was fast.
But yeah, what I was going to say, though, a little bit earlier was that when it comes to first-person shooters or anything like that, I tend to favor more of the story. I'm probably one of the few people that actually put in Call of Duty and immediately went to the story mode, the single-player story mode.
Well, Call of Duty, I mean, they've been moving away from that for a long time.
Yeah.
They used to be a lot more focused on story, and now they seem like they're a lot more focused on just straight-up multiplayer.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, well, it was just like I was talking with a friend of mine back when Modern Warfare 2, whatever the last Modern Warfare one was, 3?
3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Came out, and I was like, yeah, did you play the story on that? And like my friend was like, there's a story mode?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. And he was like, why would you even launch that? Because that's what I wanted to play.
Well, I mean, I feel like some of their stories are good. I mean, they're well written. Sometimes the stuff that they do is real. I mean, it's gripping and it's exciting and it's dramatic. And sometimes, like I didn't care for Ghosts all that much.
Yeah,
as a story,
yeah.
it was a little. It just seemed a little. Meh. God damn, they are all up ins. Our base. That's my guy. Okay.
It looks like they saw that they were getting their butts handed to them, and then they rallied together and
just came to our base.
Yeah, they're like, why are we letting them destroy us so much? Why don't we go wreck their shit?
That's assisted ship destruction. Okay, we destroyed their battleship. We sunk their battleship, John.
Yeah, it's just too bad that the base
shit
points are going down.
Yeah, I don't like nobody's assaulting their base anymore. It's like we're so concerned. I don't even know. We might, because we shot down that ship, we might end up like winning or something. If the chat is any indication, the other team seems real bummed out that we messed up, that we destroyed their base or we destroyed the ship.
That battleship, yeah. Because they're all like, no.
Right. What is this? And what are you? Okay. Jeez.
Oof.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, that's okay. I'm not sure what that blue energy is, or if it's good or bad, or what's
I would assume
going
it's
on.
Good, because that other dude's hovering around it.
Yeah, I would think so.
You gonna try out the Reaper a little bit?
Yeah, I was doing it before, but I was trying. My range was still calibrated for get up close to them because you're playing the assault class. I'm not super good at leading. I don't understand. Are we losing? Are we about to lose?
You might actually be about to lose, sir.
Okay. Are we...
Well, it's secured for now.
Okay. We've got like 1 second until they all come in and mess everything up. You're that close, I can't even tell if it's friendly or not.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody else is messing up their base, we might have a chance. God, how did that happen? Whew. I just went from like 0 to, or from full health to almost completely, totally destroyed. Oh, see, now their base is going down. I just can't tell. But you know what? If you can get into this and it's free to play, I think that this is one of those things like Path of Exile where you may have seen the trailer and forgotten about it, but this seems solid. Yep,
yeah.
We did it. We won.
Well, their base is exploding.
They're giant.
Victory!
Okay. Well, that was skin of teeth, apparently. We got about 5 minutes left. I think I'm just going to do one of the other modes real fast, and then I'll let you do co-op in part 2.
All right.
Milk tank. I'm way down there. Put out my little hologram that goes, "Oh no, you didn't." Okay, so we leveled up. We can get a new emblem. The other thing I was noticing, and I got 200 for that.
Oh, nice.
Interesting.
Well, it's probably because,
it's probably a longer match, right?
It was a longer match, and
then that's
you
distributed amongst a few different...
As opposed to the previous one, which you lost. Your team lost.
No, but the last time, even when we won, we got around 100.
Oh, okay.
150 or so. Let me go ahead and leave this match. Yeah, so I think, I mean, this is I'm glad that we chose to get a chance to check this out because this could be the sort of thing where it's like, I don't have anything to play. I mean, that's not a problem right now. Obviously.
Yeah, this week is probably this upcoming week.
So I can show you guys. Here's before we go into wherever we're going to stop. This is a list of like the mechs that you can get. And so you've got the red ones down at the bottom are meteor credits, which cost what, $7.20 for $5? Is what they said. Something like that.
Yeah.
Here we'll just, I can look it up real fast. Yeah, $5 for 720 credits. So you can see that like a lot of the mechs in that list are going to be like $14.40. They're going to be a little bit more than $10. They're going to be about $10. You can also do things which I don't think you got boosts, which these you can do credit and XP boost for a day, for 3 days or whatever. I'm not really a big fan of that kind of thing unless you're planning on just like marathoning. And these consumables, charges of like the hollow emotes that I keep popping, these are just real small things. Emblems that you can add, and it looks like a lot of these are real money only. But then you can also do things like, you can upgrade, you get your weapons. And so like your primary on this one is a flat cannon, but you can also get this. And I think that I think there's a tooltip for it, right? Where it says like, you need to, I assume from where it says here, unlock early, that this is going to be the sort of thing that once you level up with that mech to a certain level, you can unlock this. But you can also pay $5 to unlock it early. The only criticism so far that I really have with this game is that it is pretty, I mean, you can totally play it without microtransactions, but boy, they are everywhere in here.
Yeah. And you're not a fan of the microtransactions.
Not well. It's hard to get indignant about it when you're okay. I'm old school, so I'm like, charge me $50 for this game and then just give me everything. But see, the thing is that even if this was a $50 retail game, there would still be unlocks that were locked up behind XP behind you got to play the game. So part of me rankles at it, but another part of me goes, dude, you're not even thinking this through, that even if this was a $50 game, you'd still have the same type of locked up stuff. Yeah. So, oh, god damn, these guys are all like organized and shit. They're coming at us in like a giant group. That's no good. I'm getting the fudge. God damn. What the hell? John, they're everywhere.
Yeah. They are, that is a gangbang.
Their entire team is just like up on our base. How many of us? No, Okay, it says there's what, like 4 people there? I swear to God. I mean, maybe I have first-person shooter PTSD or something, but it's like, I thought it looked like there was like 40 guys on the other side of the screen.
I won't say it was 40 guys, but it was like, it looked like there were like 7 or 8.
How do you control? Okay, so this is the territory, kind of vanilla territory control.
Yeah.
But how do you have to do something, or do you just have to stand by it? Oh, okay, nope. I totally captured that point. I got a bunch of guys coming in. I do like the fact that because this is a mech game and everything is bigger, that it seems like, okay, that a lot of the kind of defense in this game is like using the environment more to your advantage. Yeah, that's stupid. I can't hit him from this far away. I'm kind of waiting for somebody to come over here, but they're all fighting for that centerpiece, so I'm going to go.
It's probably worth more.
See if I can
points.
Go through this little underground. I've actually played on this particular map before. I didn't see. Have we seen any of these jump pads yet in the game?
This is the first time we've seen the jump pads, I think. This is kind of the.
Wait, why am I not? Am I lagged or something?
That's, I think, a holographic.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, yep, there's the actual guy. He's moving around like an actual person.
Yeah, that one was a holographic dummy.
I mean, I like the fact that you can do this. You do this thing where, you know, like with this particular one, you've got a submachine gun and you've got a rocket launcher. And the rocket launcher does a lot of damage, but it's kind of hard with all the sliding and the like jetting around and stuff to hit people with it. So a lot of it comes back to the whole kind of like catching people unawares, like in Call of Duty sort of thing, except that you just have to be a little bit. The movement is so kind of weird and slidey and shit that it feels a lot different than your traditional FPS.
Yeah.
And like I said, when the trailer first came out, I was really worried that was what it was going to be. Was just oh, God damn it. He's right there.
I'm sure that guy's also was coming down there to do the exact same thing.
Oh, that's a heavy. Okay. I think I'm still just in like deathmatch mode. Yeah.
Nicely done.
I just like they're everywhere on this map. It seems like I can't take 2 steps without running into an asshole. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a moment here. I wish that I had more time to kind of play this, but you know, we record these on Sunday usually.
Yeah.
And so tomorrow, Monday, is the day that I have to start and finish Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2.
Yeah.
Before Dark Souls and Titanfall come out on Tuesday.
Yep.
Which is a bit of a pain.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah. It's going to be a good week for games though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean like I feel bad sometimes complaining about it. I just wish that like what bugs me sometimes about the video game industry. We go off on a little tangent here. Is just the way that a lot of times there's like nothing for weeks, and then suddenly you've got like, you know, what the fuck video game industry making me choose between Dark Souls and Titanfall? I mean, I know what I'm going to choose, but I don't like on any other given week, Titanfall would be at the top of that list for me, and it's only because of, you know, because Dark Souls, like, and the fact that Titanfall and Dark Souls and then Metal Gear Ground Zeroes comes out, you know, the week after. It's just like, you guys need to just spend a little bit more time putting stuff out. Like, I would love it if this entire year, every week, there was one really good thing to play.
Yeah.
Instead of bunching them up into like, oh, well, we're putting out South Park and this, and, you know, or, no, it was the week before when it was, what was it? It was Castlevania and Thief and...
Plants vs. Zombies? Or
Plants vs.
Plants?
Zombies, yep. All came out in the same week. So it also presents a really unpleasant task for us about, like, you know, we've got one video a day. What do we cover on this website?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you have weeks where just nothing is coming out.
Yeah, where we're straining, to find literally anything.
Yeah, and we're just now coming out of a lull, and then I think we're about to go back into one at the end of April. For at least a month.
It's getting better. It's getting better now. There's more. I don't know. I'm so laser focused on the next couple weeks that I haven't looked, but I'm pretty sure that we're getting back into that time where it's like a release every couple months. I mean, who knows? We even had the announcement for the new Batman game, and that's supposed to be coming out this year. So
yeah, that's crazy.
What do you think about that for next gen consoles only?
I'm okay with it. I mean, it's going to start happening sooner or later.
Yeah, I guess it's weird that for a franchise like that, a franchise that's so beloved as Batman, that they would feel like it was okay to lock out some of the audience.
Yeah, especially with the fact that it's supposed to be the final chapter of a trilogy,
right? Which was all on the previous consoles.
Yeah,
it's kind of a shit in the eye of some of the fans of the series. I mean, like people that I know who. Like, I know people who that's their favorite franchise.
Yeah.
And they've bought a console just to play it. And now that's going to be interesting as a system seller to see how well it sells. But that's the other thing is that I would think that just from a sales standpoint that they would want to make that as accessible as possible without locking people out of it, since those are real big franchises. Oh, God damn it. I can't deal with two of you assholes.
Well, I mean, and mind you, I haven't looked into a lot of it, but I mean, is it a situation of that they just decided no new next-gen consoles only, or is it a situation where they went, well, we were building the game and we ended up making it so big that it really only runs?
Well, when they say 5 times the size of Arkham City, you probably need next-gen systems to be able to accommodate the processing power necessary for that.
Yeah. And I know at least when it comes to the Xbox, they'd probably, not even talking about like processing power, but the fact that, the Xbox 360 is still on a DVD media, whereas Xbox One is Blu-ray.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's funny, in the last generation, I didn't hit up against that problem as much because for the longest time the PS3 was my primary console. So I remember the first time that I got an Xbox 360 game and it had multiple discs, and I was like, "Do what now?" Like, I hadn't seen this since the days of DVD or CD-ROM releases for the PC, instead of when they finally switched over everything to DVD.
Thinking about it though, now that you mention CD-ROM on the PC.
Yeah.
You know what my multiplayer game of choice back was and this will tell you how long ago it's been since I've actually had a decent computer.
How long? Or what was
Jedi
it?
Knight 2.
Oh, right.
Jedi Outcast. I was obsessed with that game.
Oh shit! All right, well I'm dead, and we are actually over time right now, so we're gonna wrap this up. We're kind of just chatting while I play this, and to be honest with you guys, in part 2, it's probably gonna be more of that because you get the gist here. John, I want to hear your firsthand account of how you feel about the game. But yeah, join us back here in 48 hours, and we will have part 2 of Hawken on the Super Awesome Video Game Show. Until then, bye.
Later.
Silence.